I just can't stop laughing at this video that somebody made called The Real Housewives of ISIS. Yes, this is real. And if it wasn't so sad, it would honestly be hilarious. This is the part of the internet that I love. The part that understands that some points are so hard for the human brain to comprehend and understand that it just needs to be conveyed through comedy. And the creativity of people coming up with political messaging that just really hits home gets me every time. Just makes me happy, okay? Yes, I know we shouldn't be laughing about the housewives of ISIS because that is a terrible thing. But some people are just too thick to understand it without comedy. Let's watch this genius. I don't know who put it together. Die on your feet. That's the TikTok that posted this. I'm sorry I can't credit him. Whoever you are, make sure to hit us in the comments so people can know to go out there and follow you. Let's watch this comedic piece of gold. Make sure first, of course, to hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the pushback. We're pushing back against the infiltration that's happening to our society because we've kind of had enough of it. Let's enjoy ourselves for a second.
Coming up this season on The Real Housewives of ISIS.
It's only 3 days till the beheading, and I've got no idea what I'm going to wear.
Abdul seduced me online. He had me at free healthcare. So this is my 6th marriage. I've been widowed 5 times. 6 times.
I'm so glad I've moved over here. It's everything those guys on the chat rooms told me it would be, and it's full of so many wonderful surprises. You didn't have to do this in Birmingham.
Are you ready, girls?
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm recording it for Instagram. Ta-da! What do you think? Oh, man surprised me with it yesterday. Hashtag OMG, hashtag Jihadi Jane, hashtag Death to the West ISIS emojis.
Oh, babes, I love it. You look gorgeous.
Who thought of this? Who sat there and said, you know what? Let's think of the most insane things that they make these females do in the totally heartbreaking way, and let's turn it around so people actually understand that it's insane. Because for some reason, when you read the terminology jihadi, or you read about the beheadings, or you read about any of this stuff, it doesn't feel that terrible and dramatic. But when you watch it this way, you're just like, they've got a point.
She looked massive. You're gonna need a lot of Semtex to kill that one. Oh, guys.
Hey, ladies! What do you think of this? Awkward.
What a complete She knew I had that jacket. Copies everything. Copy this.
Oh my God, it was so cringe. Hashtag matchy matchy.
It's times like this I wish I'd never moved out here.
Coming up next week.
He won't stop talking about his 40 virgins. Why can't he be happy with me?
Ali bought me a new chain, which is 8 foot long. So I can almost get outside, which is great.
Okay, I'm laughing my head off because I find that video to be just so clever, and comedy should be clever in my opinion, but it's also heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because we know this is the reality of so many females, and I'm all for this kind of content because I think that the more people, normalized people, watch this kind of videos and it permeates into their head that this is the reality of what these people actually live with, the more it becomes just less glamorous and less exciting. Oh, you're in a chat room and he promised you free healthcare, did he? Well, maybe that comes along with some other things. He promised he's going to buy you a nice chain, and that chain's actually 8 foot long and means you can't get out. And he promises you that he wants to be a wonderful man, a man that just wants to go to heaven, but his heaven is lots and lots of virgins, which means you're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that during your marriage. Yeah, and he promises you that he can love you as much as anybody else because he has such a big heart and you fall for that. And that means he's going to have multiple other wives. All of these things that they brought up here, every single one of them is comedic genius, but also so intelligent. Let's rewatch.
Coming up this season on The Real Housewives of ISIS.
It's only 3 days till the beheading, and I've got no idea what I'm going to wear.
Beheadings is a norm in these societies, which is insane.
Abdul seduced me online. He had me at free healthcare.
And they seduce girls online. They seduce boys as well with financial incentives. But this is what they do.
So this is my 6th marriage. I've been widowed 5 times. 6 times. sometimes.
To people who don't understand, her husband is somebody who believes in the ultimate thing that you should be doing, which is to be a jihadi, which means to wear a suicide belt and go out there and harm other individuals.
I'm so glad I've moved over here. It's everything those guys on the chat rooms told me it would be, and it's full of so many wonderful surprises. Didn't have to do this at Birmingham.
Basically a slave. But they wouldn't tell you that when they're trying to seduce you on those chat rooms, would they?
Are you ready, girls? Yeah. Hang on, I'm recording it for Instagram. Ta-da!
Again, they managed to make mockery of the fact that she needs to wear a suicide vest, right? Something that they send people out to do. And again, it's funny, ha ha ha, look, it's a show, it's a fashion show, because this is the only fashion that they wear when they're obviously completely covered up. But it's heartbreaking at its essence.
What do you think? Ahmed surprised me with it yesterday. Hashtag OMG.
Ahmed surprised me with it yesterday. This is the kind of gifts that they give their wives.
Hashtag Jihadi Jane. Hashtag Death to the West ISIS emojis.
Oh, babes, I love it. You look gorgeous. She looked massive.
This is obviously nothing to do with Islamization. This is just hilarious because this is how all these shows work. Yeah, babe, you're the best. And I guess in some ways, this show also makes fun of Western culture that supports these shows like Real Housewives. And I guess there's some comedy that needs to be made through that.
Hey, ladies! What? Why have that jacket? Copies everything. Copy this.
Oh my god, it was so cringe.
I mean, the point that they're making here, which is subtle, is that they're always matching because they're not allowed to wear anything. They just have to wear garbage bags. And so they're all matching garbage bags.
Hashtag matchy matchy.
It's times like this I wish I'd never moved out here.
Coming up next week.
He won't stop talking about his 40 virgin.
Yep. This is the reality of what happens if you marry an Islamist.
Why can't he be happy with me?
Because you're a slave to him. You're just a piece of meat. That's the truth.
Ali bought me a new chain, which is 8 foot long. So I can almost get outside, which is great.
Almost outside, which is great. Anyway, this is very, very clever comedy, but it's heartbreaking comedy at the same time because it just reminds us time and time again what we are up against. And whilst that may seem extreme or exaggerated, that is the reality of so many people who live under this threat. So many people. It's just insane to me that this is still not obvious to people all across the world. We did this video a few weeks ago about how liberal women are falling for the belief that Islam is actually good for them. And it got, I think, like 500,000 views on it. And people were shocked at the truth of what Islam actually believes, Islamization actually believes when it comes to how they treat their women. Look it up, guys. Just do a little search on it. Try and understand. Again, you can check their channel. We talk about this all the time. What this movement truly believes. Because if you don't know what they believe, then it's so easy to fall for it. Yeah, new healthcare. Well, what if their system is, let's manipulate people using money to bring them in and then lock them up? And then suddenly that free healthcare doesn't seem as exciting. What if their belief system is to just lie through your teeth about anything to get them to come? That is something that people need to be made aware of. And comedy like this is a great way to get it across because instead of it being so heavy and hard for people to understand, it's actually funny, but it still drives the same message home. And that's a message that we need to make every young female understand, that this is not something that you want in your society. Also males, of course, because the males are the ones who are going to help us to defend against this. Anyways, thank you for your attention to this matter. And remember, today's going to be a good day.